You are wanting a gold star on your driver's license. There is some good news.
The Knox County Clerk's Office announcing today they have completed the required training to process applications, meeting that new federal Real ID law. In just over a year, October 2020, people 18 and older wanting to fly, access federal buildings, or even enter nuclear facilities will need that Real ID compliant driver's license. Real IDs are generally marked with a gold star in the upper portion of the card.
New at 5, WATE 6 on your side reporter Laura Halm visiting the Knox County Clerk's Office and has more on what you need to know before you head to the DMV.
Grabbing a number, Barbara Hahn is renewing her driver's license at the Knox County Clerk's Office. One thing she's adding, a gold star.
It sounds like it would be helpful.
Hahn is getting a Real ID. The clerk's office able to process that application starting today.
It's something that is very needed. I mean, like I done home health, and you would have to have that ID in order to get into any facility at Oak Ridge or naval bases or whatever we're going in to take care of that person.
As of October 2020, people 18 or older wanting to fly, access federal buildings, or enter nuclear facilities will need a Real ID compliant driver's license or another acceptable form of ID.
A Real ID is just another tool in ensuring that everyone is who they are. It's a little harder to get even than the passport, and all the states across the United States are going to be Real ID compliant. Tennessee is one of the last states to do so.
Real IDs are generally marked with a gold star in the upper portion of the card, but this is not a requirement.
You can either have a Real ID or a legacy license, and if you're not planning on flying or you're not planning on going into federal, a lot of people may decide just to have the legacy license.
A standard ID can still be used as general identification and for driving.
Check the expiration on your driver's license, go on our website, look what documents that you need, and have those ready to come down to your clerk's office.
In Knoxville, Laura Halm, WATE 6 on your side.
All right, Laura, thank you. Now, the Real ID Act was passed in 2005 based on the 9/11 Commission's recommendations.
Their focus was setting standards for sources of identification such as driver's licenses.